Oh, and look, can I get the chat button there?
Maybe.
Yes.
Technology.
But it's on that. You know what I have to, no, it wouldn't even work. Yeah, maybe if I flip the camera.
Yeah, maybe.
And like flip the phone and then put
Yes. We're still
technology.
working things out.
Only like 2 years later. It's fine. No, it's been less than
How long
it's been like, I think we've only been on Fab Chat on YouTube for like a year.
Not even a year.
No, Fab Chat's been going on for like
a
4 years.
Time. Yeah.
Like,
I remember the first of those.
Faustina and I used to bring drinks.
We used to drink.
And we would drink, we'd just be like shooting shit.
Yeah. I remember because I was often doing shipping while you guys were here chatting.
Yes.
And,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the very first time we came in, we had just gotten a delivery. The store had been closed because it was closed to everyone.
Yeah.
And there was like bolts of fabric everywhere. It was intense.
That was an intense time.
It was an intense time.
It was crazy.
Happy Leap Day, everybody. It only happens once every 4 years.
That's right.
Did you see what Tanya shared last night?
Yes.
So in Finland,
I love this.
Yes, you can propose to someone on Leap Day, and if you
a woman can propose to a man
on Leap Day.
Traditionally men propose,
and if he says no, then he has to buy her a fabric to make a dress.
Yeah.
So I think we should. I think we should include any kinds of proposals.
So then Tanya goes, "Whoa, wait a second! I'm already married." She goes, "I'll just charge some fabric to my credit card of my husband's."
Yes.
So I was telling my husband about it. I said, "This is awesome," and he just shook his head. Like, he goes, "I think I buy you enough fabric." Because sometimes he'll buy
fabric.
Yeah.
Jason went down a Ravelry knitting hole last night. On Reddit.
Those can be really deep.
So it was like the history of everything that happened with Ravelry, and then somehow he ended up on planned pooling.
Oh my
people talking about planned pooling, and I had to explain to him what planned pooling was.
Yeah.
And he found someone had made this like queen-sized blanket with these like diagonal plaids that faded into each other, and I'm like, I'm not making
that sounds intensely complicated,
right? And like you would give years of your life to that project, and I'm not about that right now.
So Owen, my husband, goes on Reddit quite often, and he always tells me about anytime the store is mentioned on the Ottawa Reddit page.
Oh yes.
He goes, someone was looking for classes the other day, and other people recommended your store.
Oh, fantastic. So we've got a Reddit presence, even though we don't have a Reddit presence.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
I
good
never
to know.
post on Reddit. I don't look on. It's too much of a time suck for me. It's fascinating.
I find that if you need to search something that gives you answers from like real people, so like. You need a plumber. If you search like Ottawa plumber Reddit, you usually come up with a thread, and then I can read that. But.
I posted a couple times on the Ottawa subreddit because people were like, "I'm going to the dentist for the first time. Why is it going to cost me $300?" And then I proceeded to explain why, because I used to work in dental, why it costs that much money. Because dental is expensive and there's just no getting around it. But there is a reason for how much it costs.
Awesome.
But
we should try to keep today short because we have our big Leap Day sale that many people have already placed orders. Come see us. I'm sure there will be things left to buy, and all of our fat quarters today are buy one get one for $2.90.
Yeah, and that's only in store. So you only get that deal if you come into the store today.
Yeah,
today only.
But let's show off some of the things. Caitlin is back at work, so there will be a wonderful full newsletter tomorrow.
Lots of pretty things.
So we got in a whole bunch of books.
Yeah,
we were very low on books. Sell quickly.
Yeah.
We've had this book before, but got it back in. This is Zero Waste Patterns. And zero waste is you like use everything.
Yeah, like you have very minimal scraps left over.
So like that's showing you sort of the cutting layout there. You use all of that fabric.
Yeah. And so because it's zero waste, the patterns can tend to be boxy.
Yes.
Like when you start cutting shapes in fabric, you get
That's
waste.
when you get the waste.
Yeah. But these ones are lovely.
Yeah, but like that's
yeah.
what you're looking at. You're not looking at a shaped shirt. You're looking at So
but yeah, and
a really nice blocky T-shirt.
Yes, this author Brigitte Helmerson.
Yes.
She also has a few PDF patterns on her website.
Okay.
If you've ever heard of the gather dress or the ZW gather dress, I don't know how you say it.
Okay.
It's really cute because it's got buttons down the front. And you base on how wide it is based on your fabric. So if you have a narrower fabric, it's narrower and stuff. It's really pretty.
Cool.
I've been considering making it, but I haven't done that yet.
And then more in the in the vein of not ethically sourced,
like sustainable.
Sustainable. Thank you. I need another coffee, man. Is the refashioned wardrobe. So I'd seen this in Chicago, and we didn't get it in time. But turning
like taking a duvet and
turning it into a coat.
That's cool.
Refashioning your jeans. So
and you just make them fit different.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
refitting
cool.
your jeans.
That's cool. Yeah, that's a pretty cool book.
It has a section where it talks about sourcing. So how to like thrift shop. So you're not necessarily taking your clothes, but you can, versus upcycling. This I like this. So you buy 3 T-shirts and turn it into a T-shirt dress.
That's super cool. So there's been some people posting about thrift shopping and how you shouldn't be buying the extra large sizes and cutting them down for yourself,
because it takes
people
away.
who actually need to wear those sizes, it takes away from them. So,
but there is so much textile waste.
Oh
so
my gosh.
is it really bad? Because most of the stuff ends up,
So I saw a statistic the other day that there's enough clothes on this planet to clothe the population 6 times.
Oh my gosh.
Like, it's too many clothes.
Well, and especially in North America, because we ship our garbage out to people. There was I think it was either in CBC or in the Atlantic, an article about Canada and shipping stuff, and like it goes to Africa or parts of Asia, and they don't want our garbage. And there was, I think it was in Malaysia a couple years ago, they basically refused the boats to dock, and it's not great.
No.
This is gorgeous working.
It's so pretty.
Stump work. I haven't actually looked at this book.
What is stump work?
It's
Is it
kind of
raised?
embroidery, I think.
Raised embroidery. Like
Let's see if it
3D
tells
embroidery?
us.
I hope the book would tell
right away.
us.
Yeah, 3D
3D.
stuff. So
Okay.
3-dimensional. So like,
It's gorgeous.
I don't know if you can tell, but like the hummingbird's wings are actually lifted off of that embroidery.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so really, really beautiful.
This kind of stuff impresses me so much.
Look at the duck.
Oh, the ducky.
So, really gorgeous, and it's got like techniques and then patterns. It seems to be the way of books. I love the moth.
You know what's? I'm loving this one. It's called the embroidered closet. So you take your clothing and then you embroider it. This
I
is
have
gorgeous.
so many plans to do that, and then it never.
Oh look, like just putting some plants on your jeans.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
I really want to make a collared shirt and do some embroidery on the collars. That's beautiful.
Shoes. You can embroider your shoes. I've actually seen a bunch of people who get some kids and like embroider them. But they put mushrooms on it. Oh, it's gorgeous. And they're just taking a plain dress and putting some flowers on the front.
It's a really nice, easy way to elevate a basic garment to something really special. Yeah. And, you don't have to stick with their color schemes. You can go with
just a knitted sweater, and then you put some embroidery on there. Like, that's gorgeous. And that's yarn. That's not embroidery floss. They've used yarn on there. So
I think B is going to be working on some embroidery classes.
Oh, that'll be nice
for the summertime. She's such a Renaissance woman.
She is. She's gonna say she's such a well-rounded sewist. Like
Yes.
she can do everything.
Yes.
And she can do everything well.
Yeah, and her techniques are very refined.
Yes.
So if you want, looking at taking classes with B, you learn. She knows couture techniques. She, very nice, clean finishes, and how to achieve them with nothing more than hand sewing or sewing machine.
Yeah.
She doesn't rely on her serger.
No.
That's why doing some of the skill building, the necklines. She's very, very good. Anyway, so she was asking me, she's like, can I do some embroidery? Because she's got this beautiful blouse that she embroidered the front of. I was admiring the other day because the facing was flipping up. So she's like, I'm going to embroider it to make it stitched down.
Facings. I can't embroider. Like, I can embroider.
Yeah.
I just don't have the patience to finish a project.
I find it's more portable than cross stitch.
Yeah.
I think I like cross stitch better, but embroidery is more portable and but I've been doing knitting. I don't know.
Yeah. Not enough time.
No, there's not enough time for all of the things. So we've got these cotton modal brushed broadcloths. So they're a little
they're drapey.
They're drapey,
but not super
drapey. Like they're still, if you look at it, it's gonna hold your folds. It's a little thicker.
Yeah.
So it would work really well for like a lightweight jacket, pants. I wouldn't necessarily a shirt dress.
A shirt dress. I would do a shirt dress.
Yeah, but not something that needs, like, you could get away with something that needs a lot of drape, but you don't. I think it would be too heavy. Like anything that was like really overly gathered.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably attempt it.
I would attempt anything. I have sewn.
This is cute with the butterflies.
I love the butterflies. They look like almost Art Deco-y to me.
Yeah, it does have that feel to it.
And then
this one's pretty
this one
cool.
is
It's like sun and little moon and stars.
Yeah. And I like the colors.
Yeah, the colors are pretty cool.
Yeah. So those three are new.
Yeah, I've never seen a modal with a cotton in a woven before.
No, me neither.
I'm very tempted by it.
I really love the pink and teal and gold in this one.
I could see this in a Donnie shirt. I could see this in. I could see it as a fringe dress. I could see it in like a bunch of different things.
I think it would be great as the new Jenna from Closet Core.
Oh yeah, shirt,
the
shirt dress. It's a tailored shirt and a shirt dress. We are getting that pattern. It's going to be released, I think, tomorrow from our supplier. So
Excellent.
We've already ordered it. And then it takes about a week or so for us to get it. So
fantastic.
Yeah, we'll have it early March.
Excellent.
And,
just perfect timing.
Yeah.
And then the opposite. This is very
so drapey.
Oh
my gosh.
But you could the difference would be in a dress like the Jenna, it would maintain the structure very well. Versus I would sew a Jenna in this.
Yeah,
and
totally.
It would just move.
It would
so well.
Yeah.
So I kind of like this. I don't know. I'm so torn about flowers.
I'm not a red person, so the red is throwing me off.
And then this one.
And this has too much orange for me.
No, I kind of like it.
I love the
very
print.
Floral.
I love florals.
I know
love
you
florals
love florals
so much. Yeah, I like a good floral.
I have a love-hate relationship with them. I
like florals.
Yeah. You ordered it. That would be great. In all of
this
these.
would be good. So this is the latest pattern by Made by Ray. She released it quite some time ago, but we finally got it in paper pattern. It's cut on the bias.
Oh, so it would drape really, really nicely.
Yeah, so it works really nicely in linen, but it also works nicely in drapier stuff. It would just so this is in linen on the cover. It's hard to see, but see how it's kind of standing away from her. If it's in a challis or even something. It would look so good in that
because this would have the structure to maintain the neckline, but the body would then drape.
And
really
it also
nicely.
has a shirt version, so if you don't want to dress, it has a shirt. It's
awesome.
Really cool, and I really like that V-neck.
Yes.
Yeah. And we got some, we brought in a new to us pattern company. It's called Liesel & Co. We have quite a few new patterns of their, new patterns to us from them, but here's 3. This is a really cute camp shirt.
Fun.
And it's a dress. I like the dress because it's kind of A-line and it's like swingy a little bit. I really like that. Someone bought it yesterday and I was like, oh, maybe I should buy that. I was like, oh, I could see myself wearing that all summer. They have a men's pant pattern.
Oh, amazing.
So nice. So yeah, if you're looking for a men's
pant
pattern.
Like a trouser.
It's like a chino trousery type.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to make my husband pants.
I never want to make my husband pants. Sorry, honey, I don't love you that much.
My husband asked me the other day, his pant, I'm so angry because his pant hem came down.
Yes.
And he's like, will you fix it? And I'm like, are you going to really hate me if I say no? He's like, no, that's why I asked. He's like, I don't mind taking it to the tailor. So I looked at it, and Moore's, instead of like double folding the blind hem or finishing it properly, they just cut it with pinking shears.
Yeah.
It is so done.
They do that, I don't know, to save time and effort.
No, but it's like it's like all.
Was
like
that the original one?
No, because he had to get them shorted.
Okay.
Yeah. And I expect better from a company as big as Moore's.
Yeah, like that's what they do. They tailor your suits.
Yeah. I'm disappointed. Anyways.
And they have another cute dress.
I like this.
This is a lovely dress, and it's got pockets, which is always good.
I like the collar on that.
The collar?
It's
a shawl collar. It's a shawl collar. And you can do it without the collar, and you can even make it into a shirt if you wanted. And
easy to shorten.
Yeah, it's a really nice pattern. So they've got lovely designs. We have, I'm going to say like 12 different ones. I just pulled a few. But yeah, the only limitation is their size range is not great. It's just 0 to 20 for the women's patterns. Now the men's, I was talking about this yesterday. The men's pattern goes up to a 53-inch waist. So she put 20 sizes in here.
Okay.
The women's pattern goes up to a 38.5-inch waist.
Come on.
And she put 10 sizes in here.
Come on.
So, I mean, you can't say it can't be done.
No, no.
Yeah, so.
That's okay.
Anyways, but they're lovely, lovely designs. And I've been impatiently waiting for this pattern to come into stock. This is the Oxbow Taupe pattern by Noodlehead. It's just been released in paper, and we finally have it. So if you are wanting to do the sew along with me in March, you'll need a copy of this. You will need a copy of the pattern.
Yes.
You have to have that.
We will have kits ready by like next week.
I'm going to say late next week, early the week after.
And then we're going to do some fabric recommendations as
so we're only going to put 3 kits together because these are pretty bigger kits, so you need a lot of stuff. Yep. And they're going to be kind of pricey. So we're going to put 3 kits together. We'll have limited ones of each. And then we're going to make some suggestions so that you could buy the materials yourself.
Or find them in your stash.
Or find them in the stash. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need you just need a lot of fabric. It's because it's a bag. It's a big bag.
Yeah.
So you need a decent amount of fabric. And then lastly, we got some new quilt patterns.
I love
this one's
so cute.
So we're starting to carry some patterns from Art East Quilting Co. And they have the cutest, like, animal-centric patterns.
Yeah.
So this is the first one we've got. We've got 3 more coming. They do the Highland cows.
Yes.
And they're coming.
Amazing.
So we're going to get the mini coos, which is the one that has multiple cows on it. And then we're the one that has the big, I don't know what it's called, coo or big coo or something. And it has just the one.
And I love that there's options to give them
Tams.
Yes.
I love that so much. Yeah. This is a cute little squirrel, and it's got mushrooms, and you can do plain mushrooms, and you can do house mushrooms, and it's adorable. Cute. Yeah. And there's a Canadian themed one that's got all Canadian animals. And it's got a moose on it.
I gotta get you to order me the puffin one.
Oh, I think I ordered the puffins too.
Okay.
Maybe. I can't remember. It was a while ago.
Puffins
they were out of stock and now they're coming back. Also cute animals. Cotton and Joy just released this. It's the Annabelle.
You know what? And I love her patterns. Are
really
well
great.
Written.
They're very well written. And she usually has 3 sizes in this one. The cows are super cute.
Well, and if you know what you're doing, it's really easy to like upsize.
You
this
can
kind of
change the
quilts.
size of
Yeah.
a quilt easily. Yeah, this is super cute. Although they all have horns. Most cows are dehorned these days, but
Could you let me see it?
you could take the horns off.
You could take the horns off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can easily leave them off and just.
But they're super cute.
They're very cute.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cows. This is the newest one from Modern Lee Morgan.
Fun.
And it's called Star Drops, and it's super cute. What is in there? A bunch of flying geese.
Yay, my favorite.
I like flying
Totally
geese.
flying geese.
Well, I've got that flying geese ruler from Creative Grids, and I
Yes.
find it really helps.
I just bought it, and maybe once I like get the hang of it.
For trimming, it speeds up your trimming so quickly. And what I like about it, because you can get trimming rulers from Block-A-Lock.
Yes.
But they come in one size. You have to buy multiple sizes.
Yes, and this has got multiple
This
sizes
has multiple
in it.
sizes on the one ruler. So I really like that. So you can use it for different ones. But yeah, this isn't just a lovely star.
Maybe I'll come to Quilt Club on Monday with my ruler, and you can, show me the ropes.
Yeah, because I think Katie and I are doing a block of the month club thing together, and we still haven't done February's block, so maybe we could do it
on Monday. Yes.
I think there's some flying geese.
I think there's spots left on Monday.
Yes, there are. So I think a few spots left.
Yeah.
If anyone else wants to join us for the fun, it's a lot of fun. I have been waiting so long for this paper or this pattern to come in.
Oh, the upscale plaid by that Lo and Behold?
Lo and Behold. This is one of her newer ones. I just love plaid so much.
Oh, really?
My family came from Scotland to Canada in 1853, so and we came from the Stirling area.
Okay.
And so I know a bit about our history, and I love Scotland because I feel like I'm kind of Scottish, even though we have no Scottish traditions in my family anymore. But so I just love plaid all the time.
Yeah.
Plaid. And so I saw this and I was like, oh, this is really cool. What I love about this pattern is you can make it as small as a coaster.
Oh, amazing.
But as big as a king, as big as a king. And you can also change the orientation of the plaid. So you can, so I don't know if you can see it, but at the bottom there, you can change the orientation of the plaid and do different ways of doing the plaid. It's super cool.
Oh, that is really cool. That, like, do you know how many quilts that gets you so out many, of this?
Yeah, and this quilt is really good because you can go themes with your colors, right? Like you could do Christmassy, you could do like Easter.
I was gonna say this one looks very Christmassy.
But and one thing she talks about in the pattern, because this is very difficult, is picking the right colors to create that plaid effect.
Yes.
Because plaids are traditionally woven with different colors of warp and weft, and that creates the different blocks and stuff.
Yes.
So, she talks about that. I mean, I already bought it. I bought it yesterday.
Oh. Awesome.
Yeah. So yeah.
We should wrap up because we
got
got people moving in the background, doing work, and we should go help them.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is Back Order Friday, 1st of March, and Sunday is Scrappy Sunday. So hopefully we'll see lots of you folks in the store this weekend. And and there's more events that are going to be added to the calendar in the next week or so.
We always have stuff coming up.
Yeah, keep your eye on that. So, all right. Happy Leap Day, everybody, and we will see you next week.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye.